Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to Elle's House of Tarot. I hope everyone's had a fabulous week so far. You probably noticed that we are doing what to expect ratings this week. If you've been watching my videos recently, you know I've been talking about this big energetic shift that's happening, and I feel it's happening soon. So I'm kind of giving you guys a little bit of insight as to what could be happening in your world when the energy shift just changed and we go into a whole new energy cycle. It's very exciting. A lot of the readings that have been coming out this week have been extremely positive. So I'm looking forward to it. All right, so let's get into your reading. This is going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If your sun sign doesn't resonate, you can check out the other placements in your chart. Sometimes those can resonate more. Being a general reading, make sure you're only taking the messages that resonate for you and leave the rest. I personally feel this energy shift is going to be happening around the next eclipse. We just came out of an eclipse, and then we're about to have another one around the 15th. And I feel like that's when this big change is going to happen. I'll definitely be doing a video on the eclipse, so make sure you check that out as well. All right, so what energy is going to be around Aquarius when this shift happens? What energy is going to be around Aquarius when this shift happens? Okay. If you guys would like to take a closer look at your personal situation, you can book a reading with me by sending an email to ellshouseoftarot@gmail.com. If you have not yet subscribed yet, please subscribe. If you're finding the messages helpful, then other people might find them helpful as well. All right, so we have the gorilla. Take time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. We have the mouse. You're overlooking some important details, so pay closer attention to what's going on. These two cards are tying in very well. And then we have the snow leopard. Take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. Okay. Oh, Aquarius. I feel like somebody in your life has been trying to tell you something or show you who they really are for a while, and you have been oblivious to it for some reason. Or I misunderstood that. I didn't see what I just saw. Like there's this kind of like it's this energy of not wanting to find out or admit some truth around somebody that's close to you in your life. I am getting, this could be a romantic partner for some of you, but I'm also getting like a more of a mom energy or a family member energy, where somebody, they have been, not purposely, but like kind of subconsciously or they've been admitting to you that they're a bad person or that they're a negative influence on you or that they have some issues and you just haven't noticed. You've written them, and when you see something off, you just kind of write it off. Okay? So with these first two cards, I think Spirit is telling you to pay very close attention to this person that's coming to mind when you are hearing this reading. Okay? And then once you have the realization or pinpoint the issue, whatever it is, you may confront them here with this gorilla, but it should not be an aggressive confrontation. You don't want it to get heated. You just want to ask them some questions and really listen to what they have to say. Then you're going to take some time alone here. And you need to get out of your routine. You need to get out of your space. If you can get out of your city or state, country, whatever, that would be good. It almost feels like the farthest you can possibly get yourself away from your everyday life, the better. But I know that's not possible for everyone. So even if you say you normally take a walk in Park A, we'll go to Park B and take a walk and sit down there and hang out there and have some time alone to think. If you cannot leave your space for whatever reason, then lock the door, shut the windows, put your phone away, and just have some time where you can be in deep thought and not be bothered. Okay, for those of you that are just not able to make any sort of trip or get out of your bubble. But yeah, somebody has been trying to tell you who they are for a while. This is just an example. This is definitely not going to apply to everyone, but somebody may be hiding like an addiction. So maybe somebody drinks a lot of alcohol and they're abusing alcohol, but they're really good at covering it up. And you maybe see some like iffy behavior and you're like, oh, well, they're young or they're stressed out. They're just trying to have fun. You're just kind of writing it off. Okay, that's kind of what I'm talking about here. Okay, and then you're going to have to take some time alone to figure out what you want to do about the situation. Okay. So yeah, these big energy shifts can help you realize things, open your eyes, move things forward in a different way, approach things differently, cut people, things, situations out. That's what it's feeling like here. For some of you, you may need to cut this person out, at least temporarily, or have them go somewhere or something if it is like an addiction or something like that. All right, let's get into some tarot here. What else does Aquarius need to know in regards to this reading? I almost feel like this person may be asking for help in some sort of way. But all right, so we have Temperance in the reverse. We have 10 of Wands in the reverse. And then we have the 9 of Coins in the reverse. This may be a tumultuous time. This energy shift, at the beginning of the reading, before I even started, I was talking about how a lot of the messages have been very positive. And unfortunately, this one is a little bit more negative. At least in the initiation of this process, okay? If, for example, the person that's resonating, that is coming to mind, is hiding an alcohol addiction, yeah, it's gonna be terrible to have that conversation with them, but if you can get them to rehab and they can get into recovery, well, then that is a very good positive change, and that can have a positive impact on your energy field and your space in your daily life, okay? Again, that's just an example. I don't want everyone to go hunting for hidden alcohol bottles around the house or whatever. Okay, there's just something that somebody is keeping from you, that they're trying to hide from you. For some of you, the issue is going to be resolved. For others of you, you will have to part ways with the person. Either way, you're going to feel very uneasy as this information starts to come in, or as you start to notice and realize things. Okay, but it says you're overlooking important details. Something has been weighing on you and you probably haven't figured out what it is. And once you go, oh, that's what's happening, that's when the weight is going to start to be lifted and these wands are going to start to be removed. We have the 9 of Coins here, is where you're going to have to go into solitude. 9 of Coins in the upright is a person who is single. They're on their own, but they're also doing extremely well. This time of solitude is going to put you in a deep space of thinking. For some of you, you're going to feel like you're being greedy or asking for too much when you come out of this solitude. But universe wants to remind you you're not. If this person's behavior is having a negative impact on your energy, mental, spiritual, emotional well-being, then you're not being greedy to ask them to resolve the issue. And if they're unwilling to do so, removing them from your life is also not being greedy, okay? But there is an energy of like guilt or helplessness in this 9 of Coins. Let's get some clarifiers here. See what's going on. Why is Temperance in the reverse? Okay, so we have 5 of Coins in the reverse. 5s are about change. 5 of Coins in the upright is about feeling out in the cold, isolated, alone. I think you are afraid to confront this person about their issue because, one, you're avoiding change. You're afraid of the big change that will happen once this information is brought to light. You're also afraid of being left alone or feeling isolated. Okay, and that's where this Temperance card is feeling is like leaning towards codependent energy, where you are avoiding this big change because you don't want to be left alone. And that is making you very uncomfortable. Okay? But this energy shift could be the thing. Maybe you already know about this. Maybe it's something you're already aware of. But this energy shift could be the thing that allows you to bring in the change to whatever that is, whatever it means to you. Why is the 10 of Wands in the reverse? Yeah, Nine of Swords. You're causing yourself... Okay. I got ahead of myself a little bit. There is, when you notice the important details and you start paying closer attention to what's going on, you're going to, I feel, go into a state of anxiety. What do I do? How do we take care of this? I don't want to be alone. I don't want to break up. I don't want to send you away. You're going to have like the running thoughts in your mind and you're going to start feeling anxious. But you are causing yourself unnecessary anxiety because actually learning the truth of this is the weight that's being lifted off of you, the heavy energy that you could feel but didn't really know what it was. So if you feel yourself starting to spin, to spiral here, that's what this place of solitude is for. Okay? Finding center, quiet, listening to your thoughts, clearing your mind, not letting yourself get overwhelmed. Why is the Nine of Coins in the reverse? For most of you, it feels like this person just needs your help and guidance through some sort of situation. I'm not getting a heavy romantic partner in this reading, though it could be. It feels more like a close friend or family member that needs your help. Like I said, for some of you, they're not going to be receptive to your help. They're not going to want it. So that at the end of the day, you may have to realize that you have to walk away. All right, so we have the Knight of Cups. You are offering your love, guidance, communication, vulnerability. Like we have the World. That's the next phase of life. And then the Sun underneath. So there is a very strong possibility for this to come out well. And that's what I was saying before I pulled cards, that all of these, the majority of the readings have come out very positive and that this energy shift is for the good. It is. Yours just happens to start out tumultuous, a little bit rocky and very uncomfortable. But with the World and the Sun underneath here, this is the most likely outcome for most of you. You're going to move into your next phase of life with this person and it's going to be much better. It's going to be positive. It's going to be light. It's going to be happy. It's going to raise your vibrations and you're going to approach this person, this difficult situation with love. Okay. I think for most of you, they will be receptive because they have been hinting at who they are or whatever they've been struggling with. You just haven't paid attention. You haven't really noticed. You've been trying to, write it off a little bit. All right, I'm trying. This is, all right, I don't normally do this, but I'm being split evenly between these two decks. So I'm going to pull you one Moonology card and one Mermaid card as a final word of advice. Oh, goodness. Hold on one second. All right, sorry about that. That was the alarm on my phone. It's time to go pick my darlings up. All right, can we get a final word of advice here from Aquarius? Before Aquarius. Don't worry, I'm not going to be late. I said it early, so I have time to get myself together. Can we get a final word of advice here for Aquarius, please? Yeah, communication is key. This issue needs to be talked about. We have listened compassionately, paying attention to the details. Okay, I feel for a lot of you, this person really wants to come to you and they want to confide in you and they want to tell you this problem that they've been dealing with. We have support underneath here. They want your support. Yeah, we have letting go. I heard preconceived notions. So letting go of who you thought this person was or their potential or any preconceived ideals you had around this person, you need to let them go because they're struggling with something and they really want your help. Okay? They need your support to move into this next phase. And remember, don't forget these two cards. The World with the Sun. They're ready to move forward and to make a happy life for themselves, or to be a positive influence in your life and those lives around them. And I feel like you, Aquarius, being giving and compassionate towards this person, approaching the issue with love, that's really going to put you in a very good place energetically. I think it's going to help your personal journey as well. Obviously, it will if this is coming up in your reading that this person needs your help and they're looking to you for support. Yeah, I mean, that's not why you should do it, but that's what this energy shift is all about, okay? It is going to move you into a more high vibe, positive, happier phase of life. You're just starting off with a little bit of a rocky road to get there, okay? All right, Aquarius, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. If it resonated, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and share. I'm on Twitter now if you would like to come chat with me over there. Any information you need is in the description box. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.